Hey guys, this is Will of TyBL and welcome back to my channel. TharnType Season 2 Episode 8 has aired yesterday and I really can't wait for the last 4 episodes of this series. Episode 8 was a mix of both new scenes exclusive only for the series version and also some from the novel 1. In this video, it's not only spoilers but I also added some thoughts on how the episode 8 was different to the book. After watching this video, you can share your own thoughts and what you feel about the latest episode. Also, if you don't want to be spoiled, you can go back to this video after you watch the episode 9 that will air on next Friday. Anyway, if you live in a different country and some BL series are not available to yours, you can use ExpressVPN to watch those restricted series. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount and 3 months free if you opt to avail the 12-month subscription. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you have watched my previous videos about how TharnType Season 2 went on the book, it was clear that Type did not get the justice he deserved in the novel. Since Dr. Kunpal did not exist in the book 3 of TharnType, Type did not have anyone on his side beside himself. He and Tharn were not also in good terms since the latter left for his business trip, although he knew how Type was going through because of Type's complaints to him. In the novel, Type just quit his job right after he punched his boss because he was already stressed on everything that happened to him. Type also got a threat from his boss that he would no longer have a future on his career because of what he did. Basically, Type in the novel was just a pure mess and got a lot of drama all at once. It was more like of a torture to his character rather than a development that he needed. Overall, I liked the series more because of added scenes and Type's name was clear in the hospital. His boss also got a punishment on everything he did to Type, unlike in the novel which had not discussed anything right after the confrontation. Another difference we could find between the novel and the series is that Gil did not exist in the novel at all. Just like Dr. Kunpal, he was only added for the series version. We often find Type getting jealous over someone who always takes a video of Tharn. I actually don't know what's the real purpose of Gil in the relationship of Tharn and Type and why the writer would want to establish a jealous Type in the series. Probably, it is to replicate real-life situations where there's misunderstanding between two people in a relationship who are growing up. But we are talking about Tharn and Type who are already on their 7th year in a relationship. Since the beginning in the novel, Tharn and Type's relationship never got the chance to showcase their sweetness with one another aside from the lovemaking scenes of the two. Those sweet moments they have in the series were never seen in the novel. It's good to see that the series is not like what it is on the novel. Type is not quite of a hot-headed person compared to his novel counterpart, while Tharn is more understanding than the novel one. The thing that made their relationship almost over in the novel was their pride. No one would want to coax one another. Their problems became bigger and bigger, unlike what we see in the series. Their countless arguments were too many that the novel was a heartache to read. I actually got a lot of questions on whether Leo and Fiat have a happy ending in the novel, but I really don't know what happened to them. Leo was not entirely in the book, unlike in the series where he has bigger role than his novel counterpart. Leo was only seen when Type had his revenge on Fiat. Type and Leo got an agreement that the latter could do anything he wanted on Fiat if he helped them. Leo in the novel would do anything just to make love with Fiat. I'm kinda surprised that Type would allow that in the novel since he was also a victim when he was still a child. Although Type did not directly ask Leo to do that on Fiat, it was his plan that made it possible. If I remember it correctly, Fiat got the address of Type on Type himself when he was drunk. The only thing he did not know was the room number. It's clear that this scene would happen on the next episode because it was after Type got really drunk when he and Fiat went to Jeed's bar. In the novel, Type was saved by Jeed when Fiat tried to take him home on his own. But it was not clear whether the writer would change this or not. Also, based on the trailer for the next episode, we saw that Fiat visited Type on his apartment. The main reason Fiat got inside of the building was because of his charms. He used that to know the room number of Type's apartment, that's why he managed to get inside. In the novel, Type was still an employee to the hospital and just decided not to go to his work. Teng informed him that his boss was so furious about his absence, but Type just shrugged it off. The reason of Type's sickness is because of over fatigue and so much stress on his workplace. Type thought that he only got a hangover from last night, but he turned out to be sick when he woke up. As far as I remember, Fiat knew that Type was sick when he went to the hospital, but the latter was absent. Then, he went to Type's apartment to bring some congee to help Type ease his feeling. At first, Type did not want Fiat to let him into their apartment, but Fiat was insistent to help the former. Later on, Type just agreed on him. When Fiat went inside, he saw a picture of Tharn and Type smiling on one another. It was the first time he saw Tharn, and Fiat even admitted that Tharn is actually handsome, but for him, Type is far more handsome than Tharn. Another thing that happened in the novel that could also happen in the series, when Fiat went to Type's apartment, Type lost his balance and almost fell on the ground because of his sickness. Fortunately, Fiat was there to catch him before Type's body would meet the floor. At that time, Type was topless and his body was scorching hot because of his fever. Fiat was stunned on what he saw in front of him. His lust was raging on his body, but he suppressed it. On his mind, he only wanted to do one step at a time. One difference in this scene from both novel and series, Tar was present in the novel to help Type because Tharn asked him to do it. When Fiat went to Type's apartment, Tharn made a call to Type and he heard that there was a person inside of their room. Tharn immediately asked Tar to know who that person is and also why he was there on their apartment. But since Tar is not present in the series, it might be Pooh and Sa who would help him. Last thing I want to mention that is based on the trailer was when Fiat attempted to kiss Type. In the novel, that scene actually happened, but it was not fulfilled because Type's phone rang. It was Tharn who was calling at that time and Type woke up from sleep. The series is really quite interesting because of the changes they made from the novel. I'm happy that they chose that storyline than the book because it's far better. What do you think of TharnType Season 2 as of now? Share your thoughts below. Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.